name's Scott Fromey, and welcome to the Backwoodsman Institute. Well, I got one of my raised bed boxes ready to go, and this year I decided to make it my onion bed. So let me pan into here and let me show you the different varieties of onions that I'm going to be planting in here. I'm going to be planting three basic varieties: a red onion, a white onion, and a yellow onion. Now really, the yellow onion is more for it keeps pretty good, so a lot of people plant this if they're going to let it go to maturity, and it stores pretty good. The white onion is more of like a sweet onion, and the red onion is kind of like the same way, but a lot of people like it on their salads and stuff like that, and that's why I kind of like it for. Now when I go to plant this box, I know you probably expect it to be in rows, or in the garden you would probably see rows of onions, but in an onion bed, what I do is I take the onion and I'm just going to just spread it out about every 2-3 inches apart and set the bulbs in like that. And I'll put a third of them will be the red ones, and then the white ones, and then the yellow ones. They're planted pretty thick in there, so what I do I'll eat them as they grow. And so I'll thin them out. I'll pick the ones out, and eat the pretty well this whole stalk and all down to the bulb itself, as they grow. And then as the season goes on, they'll be thinned out and become, full-size onions to be used later. But that way I got a fresh supply of onions pretty well most of the summer. I'll just keep using them and eating them as they grow. Now for those of you who haven't planted an onion before, this is the part size that's going to have the roots in it. And in this little part up here, this is at the pointed top, that's the part that the stalk comes out of. So what you're going to do is obviously put the end with the roots down into the ground, and then I'll lightly probably cover them up just a little bit with the dirt, and then what I'm going to do is cover it up with some compost over the top of it. Now, since this is not be nice and pretty, here's how I go ahead and plant it. I just spread out the onions in the area that I want to plant in, since they're going to be just a few inches apart. Spread them all out, and just go about putting them right side up. Push them down in the dirt. Like I said, keep them a few inches apart. I'm going to be thinning them out as I eat anyways. So just go ahead and start shoving them in the dirt. Alright, that should do it. I planted onions, red ones, white ones, yellow ones, pushed them down in the dirt, and then I covered them over with about an inch and a half of compost. So this should be my onion bed. Should supply me with plenty of onions for this season. Catch you later.